My girlfriend and I have been together for 9 years. We are both each other's first companions. A year into our relationship, she expressed her desire for an open relationship, explaining that she didn't want to regret ever only having had sex with one partner, and that love and sex are two different things, and that you can be attracted to one person without it changing your love for the one you love. I agreed with his reasoning and so accepted his proposal. Anyways, it turns out that during these 8 years as a free couple, she's had the opportunity to have fun elsewhere many, many, many times. As for me, it's been a total desert. Not even the slightest flirt or kiss.
Hmm.
I knew it was more complicated for men than for women. I had no idea it would be this hard. But against all odds, over the past month, I've become very close with a friend who's also in an open relationship.
Uh-oh.
And I think there's a serious way of going further with her. But
Uh-oh.
yesterday, my girlfriend announced that she wanted to close our open relationship.
She
That we're going
announced
back.
it.
That we're going back to an exclusive relationship because we've had a lot of fun, but we've got to go think about the future now and getting married and having kids. Can't go on like this forever. And since we've agreed that each of us could close the relationship whenever we wished, I had no choice but to say yes. And so we are exclusive again since yesterday. She obviously is unaware of my reapproachment with this friend, nor of the fact that for me, these years have been a desert in terms of sexuality because the rule was everyone does their own thing without telling the other. I contacted this friend today to tell her about the situation and the fact that now it's better to cut contact, and she accepted. So here I am today in an extremely depressing situation, and I can't help feeling frustrated against her. I know she hasn't done anything wrong, but to think that for years she's been having fun, and when it's finally my turn, it's suddenly over and too late. It frustrates me.
She 100% checked his phone, saw that he was getting really close and an emotional connection, and she decided to pull the plug on the open relationship.
Well, that's kind of against the open relationship rules too. Like,
yeah, but
I don't think it's fair. Why does
she
she
doesn't
get
know.
to
Well, she
run
also
the whole
doesn't
show?
know that he hasn't been
Yeah.
sleeping with people the whole time.
Right. There's a few things to unpack here.
Yeah, but here's the thing. It's like when Jeff decided he wanted to move to Roseville. I
And
was
have
like,
an open relationship.
No. I was like, okay, that's your choice. The next choice is mine.
Yeah.
Right? So then I choose LA. If he were to be like, now it's Texas, I'd be like, no, it's my choice now. Right?
Mhm.
So it's the same.
This is back and forth. That's your rule?
Yeah.
Not a joint decision?
The joint decision was if you take that, I get the next.
Hmm.
So I think that if you're going to have an open relationship and you say, hey, I want an open relationship, and the person goes against what they really want, but they're doing it for you,
Mhm.
that when it's time to close it, you give them the opportunity to have their say now. Because you're the one who...
maybe he picked where they went for lunch and now it's her turn.
No, you get your say on the relationship. I think if he wants to keep it open, he should get to keep it open because he was willing to have it open for her. Now she needs to be willing to have it open for him.
Yeah, but also the fact
No?
that it's a close friend.
Yeah, no,
that,
it's
that's
it's
it seems like he's trying
danger zone.
That's
Personally,
not just because
he's depressed because he was actually connecting, like emotionally connecting and wanting to explore.
Yeah, and falling in love with this other.
Yeah, but that's
Sounds
her
like
fault.
it. Right? No, I know you're
Yeah.
right.
Sure, but isn't the
He
point...
needs to voice how he's feeling.
Right.
That's the communication is the issue. They're not communicating. He's not communicating to her.
Yeah. But
how do you say, wait?
You're saying aren't the rules like non-emotional?
Aren't the rules, but
it's impossible.
But the point of an open relationship, isn't it that you're finding the relationship and love aspect here, and then you're having the sexual fun aspect elsewhere? That's how he phrased it as well. So the fact that he is falling for this other person that he's friends with is also maybe problematic.
Sure, but the thing is that for some, it's not a one size fits all approach. Like some people, like he said, it's really easy for her as a woman to just go out there and get sex, right? Mm-hmm. But as a man, he may be the kind of man that it takes a little bit more effort and connection to get to that level with someone. And so for him, that's part of having sex.
He's got to fall in love with them first.
Apparently.
He might need to connect with them.
Well, I'm sorry. They said that they've been in a 9-year relationship. And after a year, they decided an open relationship. So for 8 years, He didn't get other action.
I'd let him have
Well,
it.
I think
Yeah.
it's a fair point for
I
him.
would.
I think it's a fair point for him to be like, yeah, you had fun and I didn't. Like, you had this element satiated and
It's so
he was
sticky.
not.
Their situation's so sticky.
I mean, if I was him, I'd be like, it's my turn, lady.
But it's my turn with this girl that I'm developing
Yeah, but
feelings for, that she probably knows if it's their friend or his friend.
Yeah.
But we don't know what the girl did. We don't know who she was having fun
What
with.
if she didn't either?
She was with the other partner.
8 years is a long time.
Open relationships are a tricky concept for me, but I know people that can do it successfully. But I find it hard to put those parameters on, like, you're allowed to have sex, but no feelings. Like,
You can't control that,
how do you
though.
control that?
Yeah.
Trust me, I've tried to control that. You
Yeah.
know? Like, that's
How did you
not-
control that, Rachel?
Yeah.
What?
How did you
Your open
master sex
relationship,
with no
yeah.
feelings?
Well, guys, since I have you here.
I just don't think it's that easy for certain people. For some people, it is.
Right. Right.
Right, which maybe the people that's not easy for, open relationships aren't for them.
Right. Maybe it's not a viable option for them.
Mhm.
Would you be in an open relationship?
No, I don't think so.
Would you?
No. No.
Okay.
I don't know.
Really walking that back.
No, it's hard for me to say because I'm not,
Right,
you know.
it's totally dependent on.
Yes, also
Situation.
me as a person, I know that if I'm in love with someone, I don't want to share them with other people.
But if David Beckham texted you and was like,
He's never listen. I think he's a beautiful man, but that's not who does it.
You
for
haven't
me.
watched the documentary.
Fair.
all right, if
Who?
Brad Pitt texts you and is like, who am I picking here
I
that
don't know. I don't think
texts
I
you
have
and
any.
is like, we can be in a relationship, but I can't be
I
faithful?
don't think I have any celebrity crushes.
Barack Obama texts you.
Could you do it though? If they didn't need to be open,
If
Yeah.
they didn't need to be open, but like,
but
go
you
ahead.
can go do whatever
Here's
you
the
want.
problem. Here's the problem.
Okay.
I prefer an emotional connection to someone if I'm going to sleep with them. That being
That is
said,
a problem.
well, no,
Yeah.
it's a major problem. No,
It's pretty fucked
but-
up, Rachel.
Weird.
no. So like, if they were like, you can have an open, I would only be doing that if I like had feelings for someone else, and then everything's fucked to begin with because
Right.
that's
That's-
an emotional affair, and you know how I feel about that.
And that's kind of what I'm saying about this guy. Like, it seems maybe cutting that one off. If it's like a weekend away and he's in an open relationship, and like that seems to be the lane that makes sense for that. Because like a one night stand at a bar.
Yeah, but what if I don't know. It's tricky for me. I feel like it's almost like sobriety. It's like once you put that line in the sand and then you move it.
No, I don't think I'm not an open relationship type of person.